I ran into my cousin at the mall and asked, so, when's the family trip happening? He looked confused and said, wait, you don't know? We went last month. I paid $4,000 toward that vacation. I just stood there speechless and pulled out my phone. Back in March, my mom called me out of nowhere on a Tuesday afternoon. She sounded excited, almost giddy. The whole family was planning this massive trip to Hawaii. Big reunion thing. First time everyone would be together in like 5 years. She said they found this resort in Maui right on the beach, but they needed to book fast because the group rate was expiring. She needed everyone's share up front to lock it in. I'm 29, work as a remote software developer. Figured I could shuffle my schedule around. The cost was $4,000 per person. I hesitated. That's a lot of money to drop without seeing an itinerary. But she said my sister was handling all the planning, that everything was already figured out, just needed the deposits. So I sent her $4,000 that same week via Venmo. April comes around, I text my mom asking about dates. Need to block off my calendar, you know? She replies, still finalizing a few things? I'll let you know soon. May rolls in. I follow up again, same response. We're working on it, just hang tight. By June, she stops responding altogether. I sent 3 texts, all left unread. But honestly, I got buried in a major project at work and kind of forgot about it. Figured maybe the trip got postponed or something fell through. Then last week, I'm at the mall looking for new headphones, and I see my cousin walking out of the Apple store, holding one of those signature white bags with a fresh iPhone box inside. He's looking tan, like really tan. I call out to him. We haven't talked since Christmas. I'm like, hey man, when's the family trip happening? I've been waiting on an update for weeks. He stops, blinks at me, then gives me this confused half smile like I just said something crazy. Wait, you don't know? He says, we went last month. It was awesome. I just stared at him. My brain couldn't process it. What do you mean you went last month? He glances around, clearly realizing something's wrong. Yeah, Maui, mid-June. It was me, your mom, your sister, my dad, my mom, everyone. Didn't they tell you? For a solid 5 seconds, my brain stopped working because I'd paid $4,000 toward that vacation, and nobody had said a single word. That's when I pulled out my phone and opened the family group chat. I scrolled back through weeks of messages, birthday posts, some dumb meme my sister sent about air fryers, a few photos from Easter brunch back in April, but nothing about Hawaii. No planning, no photos from the trip, no wish you were here messages, nothing. Then I noticed something. At the top of the chat, it said, you can only react to messages. I'd been moved to replies only. I couldn't even send a text if I wanted to. My cousin's still standing there looking uncomfortable. I asked him, you're sure they all went? My mom, my sister, everyone? He nods. Yeah, man. I mean, I assumed you were busy or something. Your mom said you couldn't make it last minute. She said you had some work deadline. I didn't have a work deadline. I didn't cancel. Nobody even told me when it was happening. I drove home in complete silence. My hands were shaking on the steering wheel. I kept replaying everything. The rushed payment in March, the vague responses in April and May, the complete radio silence in June. They'd planned the whole thing, paid for it with my money, and I wasn't even invited. That night, I called my mom, straight to voicemail. I texted, hey, just ran into my cousin. He said the trip already happened. An hour later, she responds, can we talk tomorrow? I'm about to head out. No apology, no explanation, just a deflection. I couldn't sleep, so I did what any rational person would do at 2 a.m. I opened Instagram. My sister's account is public. I scrolled back to mid-June, and there it was. Sunset photos over the ocean. A picture of her holding a Mai Tai. A group shot with everyone on the beach. The caption read, family is everything. She tagged the resort, June 14th. I took screenshots of everything. Then I opened my Venmo history and pulled the receipt from March. $4,000 sent to my mom. Memo line, Hawaii trip deposit. I didn't blow up. Didn't call her out publicly. Didn't post some long rant on Facebook. Instead, I quietly forwarded the Venmo receipt to my uncle, the one who's always been straight with me. I wrote, hey, did you know I wasn't invited to Hawaii? He replied in 3 minutes. What? Your mom said you canceled last minute. She told everyone you were too busy with work and couldn't go, so she'd lied to everyone. Told them I backed out, that I was the one who chose not to come, that I'd sent the money as some generous gesture. I forwarded his response to 2 other relatives who'd been on the trip. Within an hour, my phone was blowing up. 2 days later, my mom finally called. She was crying, said the whole family was asking questions now, that people were upset with her, that my sister was furious with me for stirring up drama. I let her talk, didn't interrupt. When she finally stopped, I said one thing. Next time, don't spend my money on a trip I'm not invited to. Then I hung up. That same day, I opened a new browser tab and booked my own vacation. 2 weeks in Japan, solo, Kyoto, Tokyo, Osaka, flights, hotels, everything. Cost me $3,800. I leave next month, and this time, I'm the only one on the guest list.